door of the gallows dropped, and SS commander Jakob Sporenberg fell. The noose around his throat pulled tight and snapped his neck. A few spasms, then the Nazi commander was gone. He was captured by the British in May of 1945. During questioning, he mentioned Die Glocke. Now, he wouldn't say what the bell did, but he did say the project was closed and everyone who worked on it was dead. Around 60 men executed, so the secret would stay buried. The Brits turned him over to the Poles, who tried, convicted, and hanged him the same day. Whatever Sporenberg knew about the bell disappeared at the end of that rope. The man at the center of the Bell project was Hans Kammler. Kammler was Hitler's fixer, the man in charge of impossible projects. He oversaw the V-2 rocket program, the world's first ballistic missile. He supervised the Nazi jet aircraft factories. He also ran the tunnel system under the mountains, including the one they called Der Riese, the Giant. Miles of reinforced chambers carved into the rock by prisoners who worked until they died. He designed the mine complex where the bell was built. But in November 1945, Kammler disappeared. Now, some say he shot himself. Others say he took cyanide. One story says he died in a firefight. Another that he was captured but escaped. 4 stories. None produce a body. In 1948, a German court declared him legally dead on the testimony of his driver and aide. Again, no body, no dog tags, no grave, just 2 men swearing he was gone. But that's not what the paperwork says. A U.S. military document dated May 30th, 1945, lists the senior German prisoners in American hands. Hermann Goering is at the top of the page. 18 names later, Hans Kammler. Researchers later found U.S. intelligence reports that put Hans Kammler alive in American custody months after the day he supposedly died. Then he vanished. The men who chased the story think they know why. Kammler made a deal. He traded information for freedom and a new life. But the U.S. wasn't interested in tunnels or jets or rockets. They had those. They wanted Die Glocke. They wanted the bell. More than 1,600 German scientists and engineers were quietly brought to the United States after the war. The program was Operation Paperclip. In exchange for working for the Americans, their war crimes were forgiven and their background sanitized. The most famous was Wernher von Braun, who designed the V-2 rocket. That rocket eventually became the Saturn V, which took us to the moon.
Bad news.
Please don't.
50 years ago, they had the technology to get to the moon, yet somehow I have a room but I can't find a kitchen.
About 20,000 prisoners died building his rockets, worked to death or hanged in the factory as a warning. All on von Braun's watch. Major Wernher von Braun of the SS. Instead of a rope, he got a job, a title,